at his profile picture.
Hey Carson,
Yeah?
ask me if the Galil is a funny gun.
Hey, is the Galil a funny gun?
Galil.
Why? That's the worst joke you've ever made.
I can't believe you just stole my gun and died. You're a little bit shit at this game, aren't you? Who walked in front of me? I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck, he's behind.
Oh shit, who walked in front of me? Oh,
wow.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Oh, I'm so
That was my
sorry.
bad. I just want to apologize to you.
Oh, did I drop my grenade on you?
Oh,
I'm so
shit.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh, it was an
my
accident.
God.
It
Did
was
I
an
literally
accident.
just
Oh,
blind
I
you?
can't see.
Oh,
You know
no.
what? It's okay. It
Oh,
was an accident.
my bad. I
Wow. I
fucking
can't
killed
believe you
you.
did that. All right, back to me, and it looks like we are going to be fucking up that pistol round there, but that's all right because with the power of almonds and walnuts, anything is possible. Back to you, walnuts.
That was nuts. Back to you, almonds.
And almonds is going to be taking down Ethan in a fucking intense gunfight, getting that frag, feeling amazing, really moving the game forward here. What do you think about that frag, walnuts?
That was nuts. Back to you, almonds.
Fuck walnuts.
Thank you. That is all I wanted to hear. Almonds are the superior nut. Who's with me? Why'd you just hold down your mic and do nothing? What the fuck? It's like you hear that and you stir.
It's like you stir. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's
Alright,
pretty
I'm going through a
unfortunate.
crisis right now. I can't handle the fact that my grandpa is now a muffin. And here you are talking about the fact that Speckles is a fucking mole. Do you think I care right now, kid? I don't fucking care. I'm reading his eulogy and crying. On his gravestone, they're gonna engrave, "He was a muffin." How do you think that makes me feel?
Dude, I can't wait to get the power of knitting.
Carl, I know you got bar mitzvah money, bro. Buy me a gun, fuck!
Just go in and say you're 18, Carl.
Carl, buy us beer, bro. You totally look 40, bro. Carl, that mustache. Buy us beer, bro. Okay, guys.
Sounds like somebody trying to mow a river. Did you guys hear about that, like, fake alert for a nuke that got sent out to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I heard about that, I pulled out my globe and waited for it to disappear.
What the fuck is happening?
I told you.
What's so funny, cunt?
Rack is like,
What are you laughing at?
oh no, dude, that's the best part.
Because I thought he was in the smoke. I thought I could get a cheeky knife kill.
Yeah, but then you went back to your gun and then back to your knife.
Carson, your constructive criticism is about as useful as a papier-mâché bomb shelter. Shut the fuck up, cunt.
I started writing down my own jokes now too that I've been saving for shit.
You fucking wrote down
You don't have
Jonah.
any jokes.
Which one? Which jokes?
He's a robot.
So can you like go to Walmart and buy like a $5 mic? Thanks.
Fucking robot ass, laggy ass, goofy ass, fucking
Mr. Destructoid.
900 ping ass, fucking DDoS ass, fucking Wi-Fi, no Ethernet cable ass, fucking Bender from Futurama sounding ass. Do you want to hear my impression of two ducks fighting like cats? This one time I went on a hike with my friend, and he brought a large Ziploc bag of trail mix. And he went off to take a leak by a tree, and I jacked his trail mix, and I went behind a tree myself, and I squeezed one out really quick, and I busted a nut inside of his trail mix. And when he came back, he said, "What's this, melted white chocolate?" And I said, "No, I just felt like your trail mix wasn't diverse enough, and I wanted to give you another kind of nut in your trail mix, to be a good friend." And he looked at me and a tear fell down his cheek and he said, "That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me." You're really the best friend I could have ever asked for." And he gobbled up that trail mix without a second thought. And well, that was one of the greatest days of my life, and I really bonded with that friend that day. And to this day, we still text back and forth, and we reminisce about those days where he ate my fucking nut. The end.
How beautiful.
I'm crying right now.
Alright, so this is a story of how my old man lost his life to the Great War. I still remember the cold, lifeless stare he would give me as he creaked back and forth in his rocking chair, his eyes filled with the victims of war.
It's pretty dark.
No, he didn't lose his life on the battlefield, but he lost just about everything else. His personality, his ability to speak, and most of all, his happiness. I wasn't even sure if he recognized me half the time. It was as if a complete stranger had taken refuge in our living room. Just a cold, lifeless husk with moons under his eyes and a pair of cheekbones screaming with malnutrition as he sat there, all alone, downing bottle after bottle of whiskey just so that he could feel something. I knew that even if he could no longer speak, that my old dad was probably still in there somewhere. The dad that used to explode with charisma and positivity no matter what the circumstances. You know, the dad that would take me to the park and push me on the swing until his arms got tired and we'd fall over together in the grass. Even when he first got drafted, he seemed so invincible, like no amount of war would ever be able to change him. Even though I knew deep down he was probably scared. The day he left, he made a joke along the lines of, "If there is a God out there, may he have mercy on my soul." If he only knew how tragically ironic that was. Many years went by and my mother became deathly ill, bedbound with a jarring flu that only seemed to get worse every day. Her neighbors would sometimes stop by with homemade medicines and antidotes, but as the days passed, they started to show up less and less. I think it's because they started to realize it was futile. And the day I found my mother dead was the day I was catapulted out of my childhood. I buried her with a handful of tulips from our garden, but for some reason I never shed a single tear. Before she had passed, she had baked an apple pie and let it cool on the kitchen windowsill, hoping the fragrance would help guide my father back home. The very same day my mother died was the last day.
So I guess so you have a small penis.
Exactly. And I looked in the mirror and I started crying because I realized that despite all these tragedies in life, I still had a tiny-ass dick and I would never be able to recover. And that was really, truly the saddest thing of all.